resurgence online, and I personally do like it quite a bit. It is most well known for having Super Saiyan 4. Finally, there's Dragon Ball Super, which recaps the first two new-gen films, Battle of Gods and Resurrection F. Then it goes on to tell new stories up to the Tournament of Power. Super, unlike GT, has a manga version of itself as well, running monthly on VG. This is the most recent series, and it's still good in manga and TV form. Hopefully, we get a weekly anime soon again. There's also another anime series, a promotional anime for the Super Dragon Ball Heroes arcade game. But that's not part of the main core that people usually talk about. So we'll save that one for later. Macy's Day Parade. In 2018, Goku was announced as an upcoming balloon at the Macy's Day Parade. He's still currently in the lineup and has been there to promote various Dragon Ball movies and video games. Every single year, the broadcasters will pronounce the word Saiyan in a million different ways. Goku v Superman. The endless debate. This is probably the most famous power scaling debate of all time. Goku and Superman are similar in many ways, so it makes sense to put them up against each other. Both of them have incredible power and were saved from a doomed world, and in Goku's most recent interpretation of his origin, he was saved by his parents. Just like Superman, Toriyama had also previously parodied Superman in Dr. Slump, so it was
Let's do some painting.
comparisons were going to happen. This debate has been featured in many places through pop culture, including a couple of times on Death Battle and even epic rap battles in history. Budokai Tenkaichi 4. I wrote this entry a few months ago, but now Budokai Tenkaichi 4 is real. This was the most wanted video game from any anime franchise. We don't know much about it yet, but Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube all exploded when this was announced. We get a short trailer, but everyone's hopes are up. Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is the most popular Dragon Ball game of all time. People have requested this one for years. But originally, this entry was about the passionate modding community behind Tenkaichi 3 and the many Tenkaichi 4.
Let's get into it.
But now it's about
So, I think today
all the awesome mods out and celebrate Tenkaichi 4's
we're going to paint
This is just something that people like to point out and notice. If you split Gogeta's face,
Lugia.
one half you can see Vegeta's face, and the other Goku.
Yeah, let's paint Lugia. Should we zoom in a little bit?
Akira Toriyama.
There we go.
Born April 15, 1955, Akira
Oh, it's a
Toriyama
bit dark,
is the
isn't it?
creator of the
Do
Dragon Ball
apologise.
franchise.
Sort it
Started
out.
at the age of only 23 years old. Toriyama submitted a one-shot manga to the Weekly Shonen Jump. Kazuhiko Torishima read it and encouraged Toriyama to pursue this work, even though he couldn't accept it because it was a parody of Star Wars instead of an original manga.
There we
Toriyama
go.
eventually got a manga published.
Nice and bright. Right. Oh, you know what? We need to check his colour palette, really, don't we? Let's have a good look at Lugia. It's mostly grey, isn't it? Yeah. Dark blue. Right, sweet. Let's go for it. So I think we'll do the blues first. With red and dark eyes. Right, so let's start off with a nice, let's see which brush I want. Let's grab this one. It's this bad boy. Okay, so I've actually got, let's get it dry now. Let's get some more blue on that bad boy. If anybody thinks the audio in the background is too high as well, just let me know. I like having something on in the background, you know what I mean, when I'm painting. It helps me focus, I don't know why. Right, so we want to go for a really dark blue first. I think we'll go with night blue and ultramarine blue, and then we'll use maybe maybe a bit of magic blue for the highlights. Let's see what happens. Let's see how we go. Anyway, right. Let's get going. So we'll start this night blue. We'll give it a shake first. Gonna give it a good old shake.
Over 9,000 originated from a dubbing mistake when Vegeta reached
Do
Goku's
that.
power level for the first time. And
Right
Bills
then.
scouting, screaming out his power level being over 9,000.
Let's pick all this, all these details out.
But that hasn't stopped Funimation or Crunchyroll or whoever from
See,
capitalizing
all
on
right.
it. It's
So
been all
look,
over
no.
the place, including on Opera.
It's over 9,000.
I'd also like to point out that for the TV version
Fantastic,
of Dragon Ball
right.
Z Kai,
So I'll try and remember to keep my brushing my hand there.
or the Blu-ray and DVD version pieces.
I hope you all heard that in the background. What, 9,000?
The TV version was obviously made for a more general audience, so including that was on purpose. That's why they also keep a lot of the English names for attacks.
It's alright if we make a
Goku's fight.
couple of accidents, because we can always paint over them.
Goku has been many of his enemies.
No need to stress. We're all good. Looking more like Lugia already.
It's become a thing, and I think it's really fun. Sonic/Dragon Ball.
I was fascinated with Lugia when I was a kid. Especially when the Pokemon movie 2000 came out. That was a really good game. Really good film at the time. I've not watched it in years. I don't know what it'd be like now. Better now. Right. And he's got a blue tummy. Let's get that in. Lock this paint down a bit. It's only a base coat, so. But yeah, I always do my big area coats with my airbrush. Just it gives you a nice even surface to play with them, rather than brush strokes going through every layer. So just water that down a bit there, and look how nicely that's come up. That's lovely, that. It's kind of outlined itself in a weird way. Otherwise the camera will just be in my face. Right. Okay. Just realised I forgot to print out the back fins. That's not a problem though. That'll look cool. This one's going to be just for display purposes for the website. So we'll get a good picture of what that is anyway. Just to show people what they're going to be able to get. Let's paint the all off. Sod it. It's nearly Christmas, isn't it? Yeah. And then obviously we're going to have to add a bit more detail to that water as well. I'm thinking of putting a dark blue wash on that. And then do some highlights with a, I don't know, like maybe like an emerald green, maybe, something like that. We'll see. Let's get all that painted in. There we go. So this Lugia hasn't grown its back fins there. Alright, if anybody asks, that's the crack. Right. So I'm thinking of wet blending this actually. I think it'll look really nice if we wet blend it. Now his tummy's a little bit brighter than the other markings, so I'm going to use a little bit of magic blue. And we're going to paint over it, see how we get on. Ah, that's nice. That's it. Look at that. I think we might have to add a little bit of white just to make that nice and pale. I'll tell you why it helps so much having a good brush. These are Artist Opus brushes, made locally to me in Stockport. Just Google them, man. Really, really nice brushes. Is that white dried up? Oh no! I've still got a bit of white on my wet palette. So let's mix that in, see how we get on. Again, I want to just blend these blues together. Quite into that at the moment, because if it comes out a bit too white like this, doesn't matter, we'll just blend it, just blend it a bit more. Sorry, I'm still getting used to where my camera is. Now, as we can see slowly, those blues behind slowly but surely blending in with the white here, which is exactly what we want. It's coming through a bit, but not to worry. We'll just come back when it's dry and just patch up the areas we need to. We don't need to worry. We don't need to worry. There we go. See, a bit of a smudge there. Don't matter. Does not matter. We can sort that out as we get to it. If you're in chat, make sure you say hello, man. Good to hear from you. Right, so I'm going to go back in now with a darker blue. Just add a little bit of shadow down there. And you slowly build this up. Starts to add a little bit of depth. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to go all over with that. That's a really nice blue. See, it's all about just experimenting, see what works. Doesn't matter if you mess it up. Just keep going. Have some fun with it. It's kind of like going on a journey in a very, very strange way. Check where the camera is. There we go. Whoa, look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that. That is a nice bit of blending, if I say so myself. Oh, I love that. That's really nice. I like that. Neaten these edges up here. Bloody lovely. And then let's end that. Bit of a lighter tone just at the top, just for a highlight there. And then I'll have that coming down the belly here, just outside like that. Nice. Buzzing. That's quite a nice start, that, if I can get my camera right. I like that. That is a good belly for Lugia. Right, so we've sorted his tummy out now. Now the eyes, the areas around the eyes are a bit darker. They're not too far off from what that is, to be fair, but it looks a bit too flat just having that on its own. So, mix this magic blue with this night blue we've got. You can see what we get.
Not only does it have many
Oh,
differences from the anime,
yeah, there
but
it is.
two whole arcs
Oh,
yet to
that
be
pops
adapted
quite
to
a bit.
any
I
other
like
medium.
that.
Toyotaro works alongside the original author, Akira Toriyama,
Nice.
for it. Toriyama often corrects his drafts and provides outlines for the stories. With that being said,
Oh,
Toriyama
I like
is
that.
not the full-on
That's a nice
writer
blue.
of Dragon Ball Super Mario.
Dark, but it still pops a little bit. Sorry. Going
There
off
are
camera
many
again there.
fans in the Dragon Ball Super basket, including Toei and Bandai. Toriyama's plot ideas are used and interpreted by Toei and Toyotaro. The manga largely served as a promotion for the anime until like halfway through the universe.
Again,
where it
we can
started
sort
to
out the
deviate.
whites on the eyes and everything a bit
Toyotaro
later.
was given more creative input.
Nice.
Now we have 3 whole
Right.
manga-only arcs.
And then
What Ifs. The concept
a
of
bit
what
more
ifs
that
is
magic blue.
old, but probably most famous because
Just
of
to highlight it a bit.
their What If series of
So
comics,
look.
where we're shown
Focus.
alternate realities
There
where
we
the
go.
characters make different choices. Dragon Ball fans love these, as they are popular in video games such as Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, Heroes,
nice.
Xenoverse, and many more.
Yeah, got a nice little bit of
What If was
blend
popularized
there,
by
but
the
not
Spanish
too much.
and later in the English
It's
fandom
subtle,
by Masako X and the others.
but all those
I
little
made What Ifs
subtleties
myself.
will
Check
pay
them out.
off.
Kansenshi.
I think it might be a good idea. Oh, we've got his fin down there. What am I doing? Let's get this fin down here.
It is a very valuable source of information, as they have compiled and translated many interviews with the Dragon Ball
Again?
crew.
Don't matter if you get a bit messy. We're getting a bit messy. That's alright. We're alright. Okay. Right then. So we've got some rough colour on there now. So what we're going to do, we've already got a grey on there. So let's build that up a bit. So, let's see. Oh, that's silver. We don't need silver. Although it is from. Lugia is from Pokemon Silver. Somber grey. I think what we'll do, wolf grey or somber grey, and then we'll mix a bit of white into that wolf grey just for the highlights. And I might dry brush this with a bit of white just to finish it up. And we'll switch my brushes now and get rid of this one. And let's go for a bigger brush. Let's get a big beefy bad boy in here. That'll do. Right. So start with this somber grey. Absolutely love drop bottles, so much better than paint pots, you save so much paint. If you do use paints that don't have drop bottles, just go and buy some drop bottles, put your paints in, promise you will not regret it. Now we're going in with this darker grey, so this grey it's already in, that's a primer. So we want to paint over that, you see, because it won't give us the same finish otherwise. Just going to add a bit more water to this grey. Right, let's crack on. So let's see, let's check, can we see everything? Yeah, we can see. Right. If you look now, see how I said don't worry about smudging it or anything. That's because we're going to just paint over it. No problem. And if we get it on that blue, we can worry about it. Do you know why? So we're just going to paint over it. So this STL file that I've printed off and I've painted in here is from one of the artists I pay, well, sculptors should I say, called My Pokey Prints. Absolutely amazing 3D sculptor and easily the best Pokemon sculptor around that I've found. in all honesty. So, like with all the products I sell, I make sure the artists are paid, so that in turn I print the work out and get it to you guys. So I appreciate everybody being a bit patient with me once I got streaming organised. So we're actually multi-streaming at the moment. We're currently on TikTok, Facebook, Twitch and YouTube right now. And it just took a little bit of working out just to get it right. But we're getting there now. I wanted to get on more platforms, but I've just not got the bandwidth for it to do any more than that. I'm already using a multi-streaming server to try and keep the load down on my home broadband, you see. So, or else the kids won't be able to watch rubbish on YouTube, and we can't be having that. So the reason why, well, two reasons why I'm going over this grey. If you see me looking up, it's just to check my camera that I'm actually got things in view. So yeah, the two reasons I'm doing this is, one, we're going to get a better finish in the long run, and if it's still wet whilst I'm painting, you can get a nice bit of blending in there. And second of all, you'll get some really nice shadows, because we know Lugia isn't this dark. I did think of getting shadow Lugia, doing a shadow Lugia, but maybe I could do that next time I print Lugia off. It depends what people order. But the next one I will be doing after this will be a Devil's Kiss Vigor bottle from Bioshock. That's the order that I'll be doing after this. Oh dear, look what we've done. What are we like? We're alright, we've saved it. We've saved it. The last thing you should do when painting something is get bloody stressed out. Last thing you should do. This is a happy place kind of thing, man. Just nice and chilled out. No worries. Getting into the evening. Time to go see your family, friends, kids, your cat, whatever. Just take it easy. And that's why I love painting, because it gives me that feeling. Everything's alright. Just stops my anxiety and everything. I just love it. That's why I've decided to make a business all about painting. Life's too short, man. You're in a job or something you don't like. Find out what you need to do to get out of it and go do it. And thank yourself afterwards. I did call centre work for years, and I've met some really nice people whilst doing it. Definitely did. Can't deny that. But terrible work. I won't go into details. And then, obviously, at the moment, I do tech gaming and collectible adjacent freelance writing, which is taking off a little bit. I did staff roles before then, but as a lot of us will know, the gaming industry, including journalism, isn't very, let's say it's not very stable, which is a bloody shame. But you get these companies who will take advantage of people who are passionate about what they do. And you know what the answer to that is? Unionise or go and do it for yourself if you can. I know it's a big stretch, not everybody can go self-employed and weather the storms that brings, but if you can, do it. And even if you fail, at least you can say you've done it and you've tried. Right, so we've got the base layer of grey on Lugia. So we're going to go up a tone now. Right, so we're going to go straight to Wolf Grey. I might mix a bit of the Somber Grey in, I'm not sure. Let's see what happens if we mix a bit in. Yeah, I'm going to water it down a bit, so it just glides a bit better. Although Vallejo paints, top notch. If you're going to buy a set of paints, go Vallejo, definitely. And then if you want something that's a bit more of a budget paint, go for Army Painter. Citadel are very popular and a lot of people use them, like obviously it's a Warhammer and all that, and not saying they're bad, but they don't come in dropper bottles. They're quite thick, I think. I mean, some people may disagree on that, but I think they're quite thick and very expensive for what they actually are. So I'll leave that with you. The best thing to do when you first start painting, pick a brand, buy a starter set, have a mess about, learn how to blend your colours and see what you think about them. That's what I did, that's how I found out what I found out, and a couple of recommendations along the way from some beautiful people. Oh, look at that now. We're getting there, we're getting to the Lugia colour now. Now you might think it's daft me just painting over the colour I've just painted on, but if you get a print and you put the top layer of paint straight on, you're limiting yourself. One, you'll be using more of that paint to get a solid colour. Then, second of all, you're probably going to want to paint shadows over your top coat after you've done that, so everything will look a bit flat. So, just don't. So, just thinking now about where we would see shadows on Lugia. The way I think about it is think about where the source of light is, where it's going to be. It's probably going to be above, way above his head. So everything on the top part of Lugia is going to be getting full light, or in case it's full meter, might have a shadow over that, because the light's going to be blocking its way, isn't it? And if you look, it's not a solid colour at the moment, and that's not what we're going for. We're building it up. It's more about building it up. It's not going to look good until it's finished. And I'll guarantee you that no matter what you do, it won't look good until it's done. And I've been doing this years. And it's just just the way it is. It makes you work for what you want, man.
The Bible of the series. Dragon Ball Super Superhero Oreos. You remember the obsession Dr. Edo had with the Oreos in Dragon Ball Superhero? Well, he did. The reason behind this was the collaboration Oreo had with the film. The packaging featured many different characters from the film for a short period of time in Japan. Chala Hechala Face.
Now look, under here now, it's going to be a lot of shadow, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a bit in, because there's going to be some light going under, obviously. Maybe a bit of light at the bottom of the tail here, maybe.
So, from the very start of the Saiyan saga, a lot of us were seeing his face.
And we don't have to get this 100% right. Just have fun with it. Just have a bloody good time. Now again, a bit more shadow here. Oops.
Koyama and Broly. Takao Koyama is a Japanese screenwriter responsible for the majority of Dragon Ball Z movies. His greatest creation is probably the legendary Super Saiyan Broly. In the Dragon Box The Movies Dragon Book, a book which came in the collection of the movies, Koyama said that there is no one stronger than Broly, even in the main anime, saying that kids even cry during the movie. Later on, when Battle of Guts premiered, he said that Broly was much scarier than Beerus. Starting in 2003, Toei Animation began releasing the Dragon Boxes, DVD sets of the Dragon Ball anime, beginning with Z. They were made in very low quantities and each came with a Dragon Book with facts about the series and interviews with those involved. The box has awesome designs by Katsuyoshi Nakatsu, one of my favorite Dragon Ball artists. The source of the footage was the original 16mm film reel, the closest we'll ever probably get to direct cell animation. With a remastering process done by Pony Canyon as to reduce the damage of the aging film, it is important to note that they are in 4x3.
If you look even with the same shade there, you can start going over the details like that, picking out some detail. That's an easy method. It's kind of like a sloppy dry brushing.
Surprisingly enough, they have been regarded by fans as one of the best ways to watch the series. Dragon Ball Z was divided into two parts. GT received one set, Dragon Ball 1 set as well, and finally the movies received one too. Later, in the States, the Dragon Boxes in Z came out in 7 different volumes. Though the American version did receive some special features such as the Dragon Books, they lacked some others. They are extremely hard to find in English and go for a pretty penny, though the Japanese ones are a little easier to find. In Japan, each Dragon Box also came with a special present if ordered early on. The first came with a figure of Goku, the second one of Piccolo. The GT Dragon Boxes came with a Dragon Radar, the movies with a Scouter, and the original anime with a really cool display of the Tenkaichi Budokai designed by Toriyama. These were filled with special features, such as rare TV specials, textless openings, and some episode previews. They weren't perfect, and were missing a few things such as the preview for Dragon Ball GT. But Dragon Ball has been messed up so many times when it comes to home releases that this is still one of the best ways to watch them. The Orange Bricks. The Orange Bricks are the name the fandom has given the 2007 remastered season sets. They are the most common Dragon Ball sets you can find out there. They're still being released.
And as we look here, we're going to want a bit of a shadow
which sucks because, as I mentioned,
under this chin here.
Version of Dragon Ball out there. Perhaps the biggest issue it has is the fact that they're cropped. Around 20% of the vertical image is lost, while only
I didn't want to do that.
of the horizontal. This was done to make it seem more modern, because we don't watch things in 4x3 anymore. Everything is in 16:9. This means many issues because there's reframing needed. Sometimes characters' faces are cut off, colors are off, etc. Sadly, this is not the last time Funimation would do something like this, as the Blu-ray season sets suffer from similar issues to a lesser extent. The 30th anniversary Blu-ray set attempted to fix some of these things by having it be in 4x3, but it had its own myriad of issues, including digital noise reduction, which damaged some of the image. It's worth noting, however, that the Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball GT counterparts to the Orange Bricks don't have exactly the same issues, because they didn't go through the same remastering process and are still in 4x3. Nekomajin Z. Nekomajin was a short series written and illustrated by Toriyama, with a total of 8 chapters. As the chapters continue, Nekomajin Z becomes the focus of a large part of it, and in a way turns into a sort of sequel to Dragon Ball. Goku shows up training Oob and Z. Frieza has a son, and a brand new Saiyan named Onio shows up. It's a fun, gag-filled series, and as much as I wish it was canon, there are some things that make it difficult to fit in properly, since Vegeta is working for Frieza. Manga versus anime differences. Obviously, there's going to be differences between the original source and its adaptation. The
getting
obvious
some
thing,
more
besides it just being not animated and not in color, is probably the fact
coverage
that it's a
down
filler,
here.
but it goes way beyond that. Piccolo in the manga has 4 fingers, while Majin Buu has a mitten-like hand. He only has like 2 fingers. In the anime, he has a full set of fingers. In the anime, Goku gets hit by Bulma's car. In the manga, Bulma stops
What do you think?
right before hitting him.
We're getting there, aren't we?
Gohan during the beam struggle against Cell.
Nice.
In the manga, it's just
Okay.
Vegeta. Gregory, King Kai's cricket, was made exclusively for the anime.
I want to paint this in. It's too much of a drastic shadow drop for me. I think we'll build the shadow in properly with the white. I think that'd be a good idea. Looks a bit drastic otherwise.
The version of History of Trunks is quite different. Trunks is already a Super Saiyan by the time we see him, while in the anime, it's Gohan's death that triggers it. There's many more differences in Dragon Ball Super, but I feel like that's probably
Okay.
true for later on, because that can get a little complicated.
Right, so let's go up another tone then.
For the Kanzenban, or perfect
Let's have a
release
look.
of the
We're
Dragon
getting
Ball
there.
manga, Akira Toriyama
We are
created
definitely
a
getting there. Right, let's get some white now.
In this, Goku gets food the flying Nimbus, and Toriyama's message to the reader was changed to Vegeta promising himself to one day overcome Kakarot. A lot of people have problems with that particular part of the ending, and I gotta say I do really like Toriyama's message of it.
Oh, again,
But I
nice.
prefer the consent
Nice,
part.
very, very, very light grey
narration at
there.
the end has also been changed
Right,
from the world always
I'm
being
going to go in
saved
thick with this and
to
spread it
the
out and see how we get
the
on.
world being saved because of strong people. I don't know which one I prefer.
Let's see how we get on.
2 Ford car commercials were made starring
Oh yeah,
Dragon
that's
Ball
very
characters.
white,
The
isn't it?
first one, Krillin and Gohan wish on Kuranga for a Ford Focus, while the second one takes place at
Bring a bit more grey in.
and Trunks fuse into a Ford
Bit
Fusion.
much
Sailor
that.
Moon also has some commercials for the company. Body of the Ice
Yeah,
Age.
that's it.
Pre-Toriyama Battle of Gods. Battle of Gods was originally conceived as a movie with little involvement from Toriyama. The Super Saiyan God was going to be muscular and caged, while Beerus was going to be a reptile, and seemingly more evil. Toriyama was shown the designs and the story to the movie, and he pretty much took over. He decided he wanted to be more involved with Dragon Ball overall, because Dragon Ball Evolution and Battle of Gods. As Toriyama said in the 2016 Super History book, I had put Dragon Ball behind me, but seeing how much that live-action film took me off, and how I revised that script for the anime movie, and complained about the quality of the TV anime, I suppose somewhere along the line, it's become a series I like too much to ever promote. The disdain he had for Evolution seemed to have pushed Toriyama into working on Battle of Gods and Dragon Ball
Yeah,
overall.
that's what we want.
The Galactic Patrolman series. When talking about the Galactic Patrol, Dragon Ball fans often just think of Jacko and his manga. However, that's not where the Galactic Patrol stops. It is usually a series of its own. Their first appearance was in Sachi-chan, a manga by Akira Toriyama and Masakazu Hatsuda, whom you may know most recently as the artist behind Astral Chain. They show up briefly and with different symbols to arrest a gang of space pirates. Jaya was the second installment in the series, also drawn by Katsuda. Jaya, a Galactic Patrolman, arrives to take down a
Nice.
the Galactic King is
Oh yeah, we're
as well.
getting there
They
now.
were shown in the final installment of the series, Jacko, the Galactic Patrolman. This one
Definitely.
was drawn and written by Toriyama, where he would find where the Galactic Patrol was within the Dragon world. Jacko has of course since then appeared in many Dragon Ball installments. Great Saiyaman 3. The Great Saiyaman 3 is a concept used in many different ways. For one,
We're getting there with the body now.
going by the name Toyotaro back then. Goten takes up the mantle. Funny enough, Toyotaro
I think after we've done this body, I think we're going to do a nice dry brush in white. Let that body dry, and then we'll do a nice dry brush in white. So if we don't let it dry, it's just going to ruin all our hard work. And then do the water, eyes, and we're done.
Toriyama's editors. Akira Toriyama didn't write Dragon Ball in a vacuum. He had an editor at all times that oversaw the art and the story of Dragon Ball to make sure it made for a compelling tale. Through Dragon Ball, Toriyama had 3 editors: Kazuhiko Torishima, Yu Kondo, and Kyoto Takeda. They had huge roles to play in Dragon Ball. Torishima in particular had a lot of influence, even after he left the series. He was the one who recruited Toriyama into Shonen Jump in the first place, and has served as inspiration for both King Piccolo and Dr. Mashirito from Dr. Slump. I will talk a little bit more about him later. He left Dragon Ball after the 2013 Heiichi Budokai arc to become editor-in-chief of followed as editor of Dragon Ball by Yu Kondo. He led Toriyama to make Dragon Ball much more action-focused, with greater spectacle and increasing power, and things that he was the basis for Frieza and future Trunks. Interestingly, he had a background in shoujo, manga aimed at young girls, and tried to listen to the female fans of Dragon Ball and take their opinions into account when editing the series. He left following the sell-out. The final editor was Fuyuto Takeda, who stuck around for the entirety of the war. He's notable for having a much looser take on editing Toriyama, allowing him to do more things he wanted to do, and giving Mr. Satan a larger role. He thinks that he was the inspiration for Majin Buu, though Toriyama has denied basing villains on his editor's consciously. Victory Uchida, the editor-in-chief of B-Jump, he also acts as some sort of mascot. He serves as editor to Dragon Ball Super and works alongside
Getting there, aren't we?
Toriyama on the stories.
We're on the right path.
And Piccolo Fusion. In the Nintendo DS game, Jump Superstars, Dr. Masharito and Piccolo have a team attack where they fuse with each other. Why these two characters? Well, besides being Toriyama villains...
So have you noticed I've not got any specific method here? I'm just going for it. We're just smashing it.
Is a comedy group that cosplays Dragon Ball characters in Japan and makes some...
It'll all come together at the end.
Some of their stuff on Twitter. My personal favorite
It always does.
Our Fujitomo plays Vegeta and is the face of the group. I love his costumes. Identity Kajima is a comedy duo which often collaborates with our Fujitomo, as one of their main characters to play is Masako Nozawa, the Japanese voice of Son Goku. Filler arcs / other filler. Nearly every long-running shonen will have filler in order to prevent it from catching up to the manga. Even Kai, which promised to cut filler out, kept somewhat. Filler includes
Dab some of that in there.
the other world tournament,
We can always touch that up in a bit.
Saga, and more. Toriyama aided the staff with
And the thing is, you don't want your painting to look too clean, because otherwise, what's the difference between that and going buying a collectible for stupid amounts of money that just looks the same as every other collectible in that line? You know, I just don't see that. I mean, everybody's different, aren't they? But not for me. I'd rather have something that looks like somebody's worked on it, rather than something that's just come off a production line. Just a bit more human. Again, everybody's different. Apologies if I keep going off camera with this painting, I'm just getting used to it. I'm only very selfish with my painting time, but I want to bring other people into it. I think it's a nice thing to do. Absolutely love painting.
Manga. Published in 2016 and drawn by Dragon Garo Lee, it focuses on a high school student who has an accident and suddenly wakes up as Yamcha. He uses his knowledge of Dragon Ball to make himself relevant and stronger, even getting his potential unlocked by the Namekian Grand Elder. It's really fun and I encourage you all to read it. Dragon Garo Lee made farm manga before he was officially hired to make this story. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Some of the most fun name puns in Dragon Ball come from the Majins. Bibbidi, the creator of Boo, Bobbidi, his son, and Boo himself make Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, named after the Cinderella song, while the Dragon Ball Heroes characters, Salaga and Kabula, make up more of the song.
Just neatening this paint up just a little bit more.
Something like that. Monster Carrot and the Moon. Monster Carrot was an early Dragon Ball villain. He was defeated in an unusual way as he was taken to the moon by Goku in a sort of
So it's doing that now. So we just need to neaten all this up.
Many times in Dragon Ball, yet he's still up there. You can see him making Machi, something that's also part of the Japanese legend.
We'll be there.
Dragon Ball Super.
Hey pal, you okay? Yeah. I'm live on stream though, so make sure it's nothing private. Yeah.
You know that 10 and 10 and 11 and 11 equals the same thing.
No, it doesn't.
10 and 10 equals 20.
Right.
And 11 and 11 equals 22.
Oh, what a joke!
You get it?
I do. You're a good one.
Can I be in the stream?
Eh?
Can I help?
Yeah. I mean, you can't really help with the painting, to be fair.
Can you
But
get the stuff you need?
yeah, I've kind of got it all here. You can chill out, though. Can I have a chill out? Yeah? Okay.
Have you got any merch you can sell?
Any merch I can sell?
Yeah, like, because you need to make merch to go with, like, some TikTok things and stuff.
Right. Well, I've got my website, haven't
T-shirts,
I?
caps, toys. Well, you don't need toys, but you can have T-shirts and caps.
Well, I'm selling these, aren't I? This is what I'm selling. These things. So look, you can see, if you look on my phone there, look, that's the stream right now. You can hear yourself on stream there, can't you? Your tea alright? Yeah? You eat it all?
Yeah, Daddy.
Good lad.
Why do you stick that Goku thing sideways?
Hey, 'cause it's coming out the wall, keeping all my Dragon Ball Z comics safe, isn't it? You can't tell I love Dragon Ball. Hmm?
I know why you stuck it sideways now.
Yeah? Why?
Because it looks like he's flying.
Yeah, it does a bit, doesn't it? What are you doing now? Getting a snack sounds good to me. Schooled.
Not only that, but did all of Dr. Slump prior as well. He began as a key animator for the test pilot of Dr. Slump.
What doing? Start doing it.
He is known for the roundness of his style, which
Some white paint there.
as well when Toriyama began to draw.
I'm just going to wipe that off. And what we'll do, we'll go back over those eyes with that dark blue. Let's put my big brush away. I think we're done with that for the time being. Let's go for a more detailed brush now. So we're going to hone all this in now.
One of our childhoods too, as he was the lead character designer for a large part of the series, and the most well-known animator and animation supervisor. He took over as character designer following the end of the Cell Games alongside Katsuyoshi Nakatsu. Yamamuro had probably the most recognizable art style for Dragon Ball besides Toriyama himself, and defined what the series would look like. However,
Can you see? No, you can't see anything there, can we? There we go. Hello, sir.
You know that the end of your trailer?
End of my trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you put like some music where it goes? Did you put like some music at the end?
I did.
Can I see your trailer?
Well, I'm just a bit busy at the moment, pal, 'cause I'm in the middle of streaming to all these lovely people. So once I've done streaming, I'll show you. I can show you.
Hello.
That's the microphone there. You see. That's what's picking up all the chatter.
Hello.
And then if you look in there, that's where you can see you. Cool, isn't it?
Just
Oh.
tell when you're doing a stream.
I think you might already know that I'm doing a stream, but you can tell them if you want.
If you don't know, my papa's doing a stream.
Papa. Okay. Right, so as you can see now, those eyes are a lot sharper. So
Which is the person who is doing the stream. He's my papa.
should hope so and all. Be worried if I wasn't. Right. So I'm going to mix some of these old colours together.
Which is the person who is doing the stream. He's my papa.
Right. So let's get in on these eyes now. Oh, sorry, I keep moving off camera, don't I? Let's see how we can get on with these now. Beautiful. We've got it. Have a good time, son. Bye. We're getting there. Right, let's do the other side now. The other side as well. Lovely. Right. We're getting there. We are getting there. I really do appreciate everybody who's taking the time out to come and have a look at what we're doing here at Saber Miniatures, and myself. I'm Christian. Any work you buy from saberminiatures.com is being done by me, and is most likely been done on stream. That's nice, isn't it? So, what I think we're going to do now, we're going to go a bit mad with some dry brushing, I think. Oh, right. So what we do, get an old brush, just like that. Oh, it ever focuses. Do that. There we go. Old daft brush like that. I'm going to dab it in a big blob of paint, and then I'm going to dry the brush until there's pretty much no paint on it. Like that. Oh, like that. And then all we're going to do, I'm just going to bash this model around now. Just going to give it a good scatter around. And what it does, it's good for picking out detail, and it's also good for picking out highlights. Oh, that's nice. I like the look of that. Can add a bit more paint to the brush, actually. Let's add a bit more paint so it sticks out a bit more. It's giving it a really nice finish, that. I like that. I like it a lot. Right. Ooh. Look at this here, what we're having. Nice. That is a really cool finish. But I'll stay away from the head at the moment, so I've only just painted those eyes. I don't want to wreck them. Oh yeah, that's nice. I like that. Nice bit of texture. And it blends all your shading together as well, which is nice. Very nice to see. Especially after you're working hard on a really big project. Getting there. We are definitely getting there. I think that shadow underneath that thumb is too pronounced. Let's lighten that up a bit. So you got to be careful with your dry brushing that you don't go too hard, or else. I'm not really using the best brush for it, really. Should have nice sharp bristles, but beggars can't be choosers. Paint. A bit more white on that there. That's what we want. Beautiful. There we go. That's the kind of texture we're looking for. You know what, I think it's going to help if we just zoom out. Let's zoom out. There we go. See a lot more now.
Made by the AV Group, this was a English dub of the Dragon Ball movies and specials of the movie 9. It is known for various changes, ridiculous dialogue, and strange voicing. It has been named the Big Rika because of how Piccolo is referred to. It's really fun. The first appearance and origin of Super Saiyan 4. Super Saiyan 4 actually first appeared in December 1996, a whole month before it was shown in the anime, in the Japanese Stardust magazine, created for Dragon Ball GT and designed by Katsuyoshi Nakatsu. Super Saiyan 4 is known for its crimson fur, but in the magazine he's instead pure gray. Nakatsu was inspired by Kabuki, which is
So we're getting there now. So we're just softening all that shadow now. Yeah, I'm just streaming. You are? Really? You alright? You might come off? I'm just going to finish this. You gonna be alright? Oh, come off. Sure? Okay, just Phoebe's teasing slow cooker. You want to just get that for her? I'll text you before. Family life. And Phoebe's my daughter, by the way. Right. Nice. Right. And Luke is looking pretty cool. Bit of a different style there. So let's move on. We'll get this tail here. Let's move on to this water. And I think it'd be really good if we... You okay? I'll be coming off in a minute. Yeah? I'll come off stream in a minute and can have a good catch up, okay? Okay. Right. So what I'm going to do is get some green, a nice light green, water it down. Very, very simple way to get some detail on something this. It's also very effective. And what we're going to do is start dabbing this onto this water here. Then what we're going to do, once we've dabbed it all on, we're going to wipe it off. And it'll leave a really nice result. Go around now. I'm just going to shut my office door. I'm just going to shut this door. Walk along. I just went, just go on Saber Miniatures YouTube, you can watch me, and my daughter just went, no. She loves me really, somewhere deep down, possible, maybe. Right, so just got to be careful around the legs and everything, because we don't want to be doing that. Looks more like it's coming out of the sewers at the minute, well, trust me. Nice little bit of experimenting, never hurt anyone.
Running on and off from 2013 to 2020, this series ran in Saikyo Jump and was drawn by Yoshitaka Nagayama. It focused on Yoshito Tsubasa and Momo as they enter the Dragon World and play with the mechanics of the game. The following four are also drawn by Yoshitaka Nagayama and are more or less the main series of Dragon Ball heroes. The story of the anime very loosely adapts.
What we're going to do now,
This tells the story of Trunks after defeating Cell and being
get a wet bit of tissue paper, like this, a bit of kitchen or whatever, wet it a little bit like this. Right, so we've got a nice wet bit of tissue paper there, and we're just gonna not touch the figure, just gonna wipe it off.
To the last two, it once again follows the Xeno and Super heroes, who plans on using the universe stream for his nefarious acts. And God Trunks is introduced, Ultra God Mission, the current Dragon Ball hero's motto. Following the Big Bang mission, many characters from different Dragon Ball timelines are brought into a space-time tournament as teams.
Don't worry if your paper starts ripping, just do the best you can and then go back in with another piece. Because with this you're wiping all that paint off the high bits whilst blending it into the other areas. That looks a bit rubbish at the moment, but just bear with me. Why, Lauren, you alright? You doing alright? Oh, that's weird. You've come up on my YouTube chat on my phone, but not on there. That's weird. That's very weird. Hello, Phoebe, alright? You saying hello? Your Auntie Lauren's watching on YouTube currently.
How?
Hey?
How?
She's on my YouTube channel watching live. You saying hello?
Hi.
So that'll come through in a minute. It's a bit delayed on YouTube for some reason. We're a bit far behind. Yeah, there you go. Bye bye. Love you. Okay. So we've got that there. So it looks a bit rough right now. But what we're going to do, we're now going to dry brush that over that in blue. See how we get on. Patrons get to see videos like this early and are the best way to support the channel. So just mixing that up now. Your Mama 420, the Dude Mitchell, Justin, Paoli, Daddy, we're just gonna bang this on. And if you look, it's just blending in with all. Just blending all that detail in. That's all we're doing. We're just blending, mate. We just want to make a cool looking ocean. Instead of just going for the blue and then white froth, we want to try and get a bit of detail in there, if we can. Something that looks cool. Because oceans are never like 100% blue, are they? They also don't look like sewage, but here we are. They'll look mint once it's done. We just need to pick where we're going with this brush again. Nice and rough, just like the ocean.
service disk also contains images meant to test the system's 3D display. While most of the images were of generic in-game models, some of them were screenshots from the game Quake. The system had other unique additions. At Space World 2000, Nintendo announced a version of the GameCube's memory card that would house an SD card.
So what we're going to do now, we're going to bring all that water together in a minute.
However, this never came to fruition, at least not in its original form. The Japanese version of Animal Crossing released with a very similar device.
You can just go bloody ballistic with water.
SD cards so that players could save screenshots.
Right, so that grey we used before, we're going to get that used up. Let's mix it in with this rough brush we've got here. This is how it's looking at the moment. And we're just going to go over, try and catch all the higher bits of this water. Maybe a bit more paint on, just to catch. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. You always want to go across details, not with it when you're doing this kind of painting, because then you catch all the nice details then. And again, it's like a form of wet blending this. So, oh, my light went off. 1 minute. There we go.
Additionally, according to UK official Nintendo magazine, Tricky was originally planned to be Tricky the Triceratops.
We're getting there. We are getting there.
After transitioning to the GameCube and the Star Fox universe, it was decided that they should become an original character instead. Resident Evil 0 was also planned to appear on the N64 and during this time. It was even planned for the Resident Evil prequel to have multiple endings based on which character survived the events of the game. Unlike the final game, this means there would have been points in the game in which each of the protagonists, Rebecca or Billy, could have been killed. Unlike the other two games mentioned, these changes weren't made because of the transition to the new console, but instead because of continuity issues. If Rebecca died in the prequel, she wouldn't have been alive.
Done that. I want to be a bit more selective now in where we're painting, just to get those foam highlights in.
Towards the end of the game, the player is asked whether they want to accompany their team to the Z Syndicate hideout. If they select the response, "I'm not going," 20 times, Harry will stop his bleeding and the team will depart without them. An alternate ending is then shown where the human race is wiped out.
Full brush with some white on it.
And Harry chastises the player for letting
Let's just pick out
die because of the player's decision to select the wrong dialogue choice.
some of these highlights here. We
We
don't have to be super duper neat about it.
With the compilation disc, The Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition, the Canadian release featured different box art. While the US release featured screenshots of each game included in the compilation, Canada was shown each of the game's logos instead. In Japan, the game also came in a 2-disc case, but internationally it was shipped with a standard single-disc case. Many believe that this change was due to the Japanese version's increased instruction manual size. On top of this,
See, nothing looks good until it's finished. I always say this.
differs between regions too. Japan's game has an original remix of the main Legend of Zelda theme. And the international game has the song from the Master Quest menu instead. Another game with international differences is Mario Party 6.
All these eye bits here that be splashing up and foaming. That's what we're after. We want to see all those good bits.
In Australia, the 4 minigames based on luck, Same as Lane, Trap Ease Artist, Pitfall, and Trick or Treat aren't included in the Endurance Alley mode. This is because the game has the possibility of unavoidably breaking
Right, and I believe that is the sound
Another change comes from the European or
of
Australian
my mum and dad coming round to see us off. So I think I'm going to leave this stream here, and on the next stream we're going to finish up that water, we're going to do some line work and get it all neatened up. Even the lights are telling me to stop streaming now. Well, thank you very much for tuning in, appreciate it, see you next time.